I'd just like to say that Jackie Iatesta does so much for this church. She does so many little things behind the scenes that people don't realize. Can't go into detail with them, but she helps so many people with their medical processes that they need, their different things that take place in terms of care beyond just the obvious. Also like to just say how she's done such an excellent job in setting up our garden with all the proceeds then going to multi-service, and just let everyone know that Jackie, you're doing a good job. Thank you.
I picked a big squash last year. It was like huge. My arms were so little I couldn't even like try to hold it. Yeah, and then we picked a cabbage this year, and then we planted some other stuff, and I forget what we did. I don't think we did anything else, and I said a prayer there. And everything else.
How do you like your walker?
Oh, I love it.
What do you do?
I just love my walker.
One of the things I love about Jackie is that she is the only adult that can ask another adult how your poopies are.
Hi, Jackie. I'm really sorry I couldn't be here today to celebrate with you, but I did tell you that I was at a wedding in New York City, and I asked the couple if they would change the date of their wedding. I asked them several times, and they just wouldn't do it. But when they asked me why I wanted them to change it, I said I have a couple of good reasons why you're the best parish nurse a church could ever want. The first reason is that you serve by setting a wonderful example for us to follow, and that's important in ministry. I can't tell you how many times I've seen you walking around with your bowl of plain yogurt and fruit. The second reason is that you're really styling. Your jewelry always matches your clothes, and that's critical too, to set a fashion example in church. One time when I was headed out to New Mexico, you asked me if I would buy you some turquoise jewelry, and I did. So now your collection of jewelry is complete. So if anybody hasn't seen her newest edition, just ask her. I'm sure she'd let you take a peek. Congratulations, Jackie. I love you.
Hi. A parish nurse. A nurse in itself, I would think, would be someone who would be concerned about your health and well-being. A parish nurse, someone that's concerned about your health and well-being as far as God's concerned. And Jackie loves everyone, is concerned about who they are and how they're doing, and continuing to check up on you and knowing that God is blessing you the way He should, fully, through you knowing that God loves you and has a purpose for your life. She also makes sure to check up on you through the years, as she's done with our family and has greatly blessed us, staying with us, praying with us, and even not concerned for our own lives, but those of our extended family and friends that we have in turn taken care of because of Jackie's example.
Let me tell you about Jackie Iatesta. Vacation Bible School is the one time I can walk around and maybe have a snack or two being a diabetic. Well, Jackie is so sneaky. I have lookouts at the kitchen, and she still catches me having a cupcake. Now, what is that all about? She looks down at my insulin pump, she starts yelling at me. So next Vacation Bible School, I'm going to have to be a little bit more creative.
But the other thing I love about Jackie is she does it out of love. One day after observing him eating cupcakes at the senior picnic, she came up to him on Sunday with tears in her eyes and said, "Frank, you really shouldn't be doing that. It's really not good for you." So that's the other side of Jackie that I really love.
Jackie Iatesta is our parish nurse, and she's a very dear friend of mine and also very helpful to the church. She covers different areas. I know for myself, when I was going through a difficult time with my mother passing, it was good to know I had a Christian parish nurse that I could come to and talk to know that it was normal, the way I was feeling, and she was very helpful. And she also does a lot of things for the other people as far as their health. If you have any health questions, it's always good to talk to a Christian to get another opinion. But the list goes on and on and on. But she's very dear and close to everyone at church.
Jackie is our parish nurse, and I love her so much. A parish nurse cares for people, loves them, but I do have to tell you that Jackie also is full of energy, enthusiasm, and when we had a Christmas gathering, she did the actions for the 12 days of Christmas, and you just should see her do the geese a-laying and the lords a-leaping. She's great fun.
The thing that I love about Jackie is that she cares so much, and she would be that type of a caring person even if she wasn't a nurse. But then with being a nurse, it extends to all of that and everything that she cares about with our physical well-being. And when I had my heart attack, she was so good to be able to turn to and ask questions and help me through that. And even when I had to go to the cardiologist's office for my follow-up visit, she went along with me and didn't hold my hand, but I'm sure she would have if I had asked her to. But it was just so nice to have her there and make sure that I asked the right questions and understood the answers, and she's really great to have around.
And when I had some medical issues, it happened so that they were down by my inner thighs, so I ended up having to drop my drawers to have Jackie evaluate what was going on.
I had to drop my drawers at the cardiologist's office too.
Really?
When they had to check where they went in with the catheterization thingamajig. I'm thinking Jackie has probably seen more of us than she ever expected to or wanted to. Sorry, Jackie.
A parish nurse is a wonderful prayer partner and a terrific traveling buddy on a missions trip. She gets to ask questions of everybody that doesn't offend anyone to make sure everything is going well.
A parish nurse is somebody that drives 3 hours away to meet you and make sure that you're okay.
So Jackie offered, before we could even think about asking her, to visit my grandparents when they were 90 years old and first transitioning to assisted living home. She went, sat with them, held their hand, prayed with them, and it meant so much to our family. And like I said, we didn't even have to ask her. She just offered right away as soon as she heard they were going. She does so many wonderful things and just knows your needs. One year we were running around the church getting ready for the Cornerstone Kids Sale, and she knew that we hadn't taken any breaks to have lunch, so she just cut up some watermelon for us and offered it to us. She just thinks of all those little things that you might need that you might not even know you needed yet. So Jackie, you are such a blessing to my family and to this church family. And thank you for all that you do.